Yo, what's up? Welcome to the Southern Flow Podcast, where we talk about lifestyle, culture, and all the etceteras. It's time to get to it. Let's go. You already know I'm Loomis Brinks, and I'm here with my main partner.
What's good? It's your boy Trey B.
Yeah, and together we make the Southern Flow. Today is going to be a light bill, as we get ready to go into the new year. We get ready to set these new intentions, these new refreshers as we always do. But I don't think it's a bad thing. But first things first, Trey B, what's up, man? Everything good on your side?
Bro, it's good, bro. Hey, blessed to be going to 2025. I was
couple days out.
Yeah, I was cool with 2024.
Yeah.
Started getting some traction late in the year.
Right.
But really excited about the new year though, for sure.
Yeah, I think 2025 is gonna be a great year. And honestly, I never really get into that. This is my year.
Mm-hmm.
This
gonna be the one.
Yeah, this the one.
This the life change.
But nah, man. Just from all the work that we've been putting in on all fronts. I really think, going into 2025 it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great for a lot of people. I think it's gonna definitely be great for those people who are putting in the work. Sure. And that's on whatever playing field you playing on. I think everybody's gonna make it. Everybody gonna make it big, man.
That's all it boils down to, man. Putting in that work, man. Going hard, bro.
Yeah.
Trying to push the envelope, push the limits on it. It's always more we can do, bro. We always talk all the time, bro. Yeah. It's always more and higher we can go, bro. And just going into the new year, just keep pushing, just keep pushing the envelope, bro.
Yeah. So what's popping in culture? Like what's happening in the culture right now?
It's a lot going on in there.
I know everybody talking about Jay-Z. Everybody talking about Beyoncé too.
Yeah, the Travis Hunter situation.
We'll talk about Travis Hunter real fast. What do you think about that situation?
Oof, man, hey, I'm kind of on the fence because one aspect I see what the celebrities trying to do. It may be some genuine, celebrities that's really trying to reach out to them and get the message across, but at the same time, we all been there with it may be a family member, loved ones, partners, or even just, people we know just, been love sick.
Yeah.
Well, we think they love sick. We can't define love for people, but
they projecting themselves on him.
Sure. And on the other end, like you say, I feel like they should just, take a step back and just let them figure it out on their own.
Yeah.
What you think about it?
Well, first, I really like Shador and Shiloh.
Yeah.
For the simple fact, I guess, because they've been around. Based off how Prime is, you've been around one of the biggest stars that Hollywood has seen in a way.
Your father is black culture.
He black culture.
Yeah.
And so I like that they're not starstruck.
Yeah.
And they got a real poised demeanor about themselves. And so he had put up like a post, Shador did, and he was just like, if you generally want to reach out to Travis, holler at Travis, you know how to reach him.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody else, they just need to cut it out. You know what I'm saying? Celebrities out there trying to get hits.
Making posts, yeah.
But and he gave me the perspective because like, dang, it is a lot of people coming out of the woodwork saying stuff. And it's like, bro, where you been?
Where you been?
Like, nothing against Bow Wow, but Bow Wow comes out of the Bow Wow, where do you come from?
For sure.
And says I know you, I don't know you, you don't know me, but
you trying to big homie.
We don't want to hear that.
Bow Wow have had his way with the women, coming up as a celebrity.
But his way in what way though?
Yeah, you ain't never had no successful relationship.
So you to say anything, For sure. So it was just, it was cool to see Shador put that up and he protecting his fellow teammate. And but I saw it was just weird. I was like, man, everybody coming out of the blue like just taking two assumptions, and I was like, even the post that came up showing like her past life. Like it was a post that she danced on the dude.
Man, dudes sending videos of
oh,
dancing on them.
Man.
One dude got a picture grabbing her ass. Man,
cornball activity.
It's crazy.
Cornball activity.
Like you say, everybody trying to get hits. But what would you say though, if you had pulled him to the side like that, like he was in Shador and Shiloh? Like, would you give him advice, or would you try to let him figure it out on his own?
Yeah. Simply that. I was like, just go off of how you feel, and if it's working for you, and it's making you happy, genuinely happy, by all means, stick with that. But don't get sidetracked by what's happening outside of between you and the young lady's dynamics.
Yeah.
Cause at the end of the day, you don't know what's happening between them. You don't know what he like and what he happy with. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then vice versa. You don't know what she like, what she happy with.
Like you say, even if you think he a simp or a sucker, man,
that's for him.
We all, hey, it's a suck. Like
everybody
there on every day, man. Hey, it's a simp. We all know simps. Hey. That's the big thing with these women.
They
want a shark. They call it a shark. Now they want a shark or a simp or somebody that's gonna,
You want to stay sucker free in the land of lollipops. You know, you want to.
Yeah, but women glorifying it now though, bro. Man. So I mean, and the dudes kind of, I'm tricking. Hey, that's
a sport.
They glorifying it. So when what finesse is cool, when he do it, it's a problem. However, man. Just let people figure some stuff. They got to figure out on their own.
Right. Because again, everybody who's leaving an opinion, it won't be hard to go and look into their life and figure out
something. Yeah, you
got some BS going on.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So everybody got their own fires that they fight.
Yeah.
And like I say, only you can prevent forest fire.
Like you know, it's a way to do everything, man.
Yeah.
So if you really care, you can.
But they clout chasing, bro. Yeah. They clout chasing. It's like and then in this day and age, it's almost the question of what won't a person do? What what won't you do for likes? Yeah. Where are the limits? Because it's almost like people are taking it to the extreme. Yeah, like just to get some likes, just to get. And you can say that it's yeah, man, I'm getting paid though. But is that ethical?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like one dude, his pay is blowing up, but he going in the grocery stores and he's spraying pesticides.
I seen that, but that's all.
His whole page is dedicated to doing sick and deranged things like that.
Bro. And I think he got arrested, didn't he?
Yeah, off that he did. But he's doing this because of the likes. Man, come on, man. So, the brain isn't developed, but man, like, it's still somebody coding them with information.
Yeah, it's being taught, bro.
Yeah, so it's just a lot of, it's just a, we always say we're in a unique space in this era. It is a great time to be alive.
So,
but it's some things that are transpiring.
So ain't nobody being mindful no more.
Yeah,
it's just go off how you feel.
Yeah.
And that's scary that people just going off how they feel. They ain't
so going to a local shooting right here in the Circle City, from what we're learning, like they just let it rip. They just let it off. I think somebody got hit. Somebody did get hit.
I'm not sure, but I know it was about 50 to 100 rounds they let off. I don't know if it started inside, and I heard it started inside and then transpired outside, and I heard it was just outside. So,
what Craig Daddy said on Friday? That what's wrong with you young boys?
That's what's wrong with you young punks, man. It's too quick to pick up a gun, bro. But
you gotta use these.
Hey, man, it's wild, bro. It's like we always complain about there's nothing to do in the city. There's no prominent spots or locations for our culture to hang out. But when we do get something,
we looking for the opportunity to mess it up.
Mess it up every time, bro.
Yeah.
Every time, bro. You just can't blame the young cats, because who's to say they had proper security? Who's to say they,
but you can have a play on the venue.
Yeah.
But it's like as you become, I was gonna say as you mature, but some people don't even mature. Because I'm learning like people die at 30 but don't get buried till they 75. Mm-hmm. And it's like that's a sad life to live. And so some people don't mature, man. Some people never get it. Mm-hmm. and then they think that, you know, it is based off how I feel,
Yep.
and not what's actual, you know, what's the actual facts of things. I feel like I should shoot it up, but realistically, you shouldn't shoot it up, because now you finna take away what was potentially fun for you. You just had one encounter that rubbed you the wrong way or whatever.
And not even that, bro. It may not even been you had an encounter there. You, man, like we said, man, with the Tuskegee shit, man. These people, why wait to? And this was Christmas night, bro. This supposed to be one of the happiest days in America.
Everybody's feeling good.
Everybody feeling good. You wait to Christmas night to do something, to let out 50 to 100 rounds. When you possibly done seen these people that you shooting at all week.
Yeah.
The week before last.
Yeah. But you wanted to do it tonight.
The night of Christmas. When you know everybody out trying to have a good time.
We know how to get them hits on social media. We know how to get the likes. We know how to be the topic of the conversation.
It's crazy, man.
But it's like, are we really
like you say, what Craig say, you know, where your mama stay with my mama, you know you these folks you beefing with, you know exactly where they be, bro. But you at the Christmas night when everybody outside having a good time. The grown folks trying to let their hair down. Now we done did the opening gifts with the kids. Now it's our turn to let our hair down.
And he mess up the fun.
You mess.
You and your
feelings.
Yeah.
You and your feelings, bro. But I don't know if it ever clip, bro, with our culture, man. Like it's a time and place for everything, man. The world we live in, you know, the economy we're living in, you know, more black people are starting to be mindful of ownership, black businesses. But when we get them, it's always something that, you know, deter or mess it up, bro.
Yeah. Sometimes it can be the person. Sometimes it can be
outside entities.
Yeah, outside. Yeah, true.
What you feel we need? What do you feel is it just a vibration?
The dynamics are just different, you know, like, cause everybody wants to be looked. Everybody it's seeming that everybody wants to be like the important one. Everybody want to be looked at. Everybody want to be seen, and so it's like instead of everybody just coming in and having fun as a collective, it's like, you know, you got the sections, or you gotta, you know. You gotta be a place where somebody can stun on you.
You gotta be seen all the time.
So it's too many other elements that are trying to happen instead of focusing on
having fun.
The DJ, the dance floor, the drinks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, you talking to the girl like in her ear. You ain't even trying to let's go walk over, sit down over. I'm holler at you in your ear. We might dance, vibe right there. You know what I'm saying? If I'm finna go to my corner, you going to your corner. We exchange numbers and then we talk from there.
Yeah.
But dudes ain't even doing that no more. It's just like ice grilling. You know what I'm saying? You going places, everybody either posted up looking, seeing who coming in.
Yep, that's it.
Who to look at, or everybody on their phone.
Yep, that's another part of it.
So I don't know. I just think like the focus is not what it's supposed to be focused on. You know, I don't think because it's a club that it calls for people to act disorderly. Maybe the club could take better precaution and have the said security out there, you know, whatnot. I think people can have fun, man. I just think, you know, you gotta have the right DJ.
That's the way to do it.
You gotta have a nice setting. Not too many chairs, because I learned that people gonna sit down if there's chairs accessible. And
sociability is becoming
everybody want social media.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Don't nobody
want to socialize
in person. Yeah.
Which and that's
I ain't even gonna hold you. Like even in the art crowds, right? They say sometimes the guys are weird because like, you know, the guys will hold up big like the main space.
Yeah.
And it's like when, you know, the said women come into the area, everybody get quiet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But now it's like we stay engaged in our conversations. You know, the women want to come in and hear us out, see what we got talking about and chime in, cool, but don't ever go to a point where it's like and then now everybody just kind of looking.
Yeah, they done throw the energy.
Yeah, and now somebody got to be like, hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah, for sure.
So I again, yeah, I think just the dynamics of socializing have changed. You know, instead of talking to you face to face, matter of fact, prime example, somebody shared a video where the guy, he had a concert.
Mm-hmm.
You might have seen this, but he had a concert, so he see a girl he liked.
Yeah.
Instead of talking to the girl, he like got the camera on her, but he telling the people like, y'all find her for me, tell her I want her.
Yeah, what?
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, y'all find her for me,
Mm-hmm.
tell her I want her.
Mm-hmm.
Man, she right there.
Go get her.
She kind of looking at the camera like, cause she seeing,
Yeah.
so she like, what?
Yeah.
What's up? What like?
That's crazy, bro.
So yeah, we in a weird space. Just
speaking of like parties and lounges and stuff like that. What we popping out something for the new year?
oh yeah, we definitely got the vision party cooking off. It's cooking off. It's tipping off. It's gonna be magnificent. 2025 New Year's vision party right here. Just relax. It's just all about coming in, setting the intention. You know, come in for the vibe. You're gonna leave with a plan.
For sure.
You know, so we're gonna have a space where people can come in. They can, use magazines and different pieces of inspiration, clipping and gluing, and make a vision board.
Sure.
And what do you want your 2025 to look like? So
That's dope, bro.
not only we're gonna come in and celebrate, have a good time, because we're gonna have the drinks, we're gonna have the cash bar. We also gonna have the DJ room. We're gonna have the dance room specifically for when you walk off in there. It's time to get down. Don't go in there standing around trying to video record and and I ain't saying you can't get your group doing y'all two-step, but just we want people to come in, let their hair down, have a good time, be intentional, and just build up with us right here. Just relax. So we're gonna be cooking that off at 8 o'clock. Doors are open. And we just looking to have a good time, man. We want people to come in and have a good time.
I'm looking forward to it, man.
Yeah, just come in.
Something different, man. Not the normal.
Not the normal party
festivities you do on New Year's Eve.
Yeah, we're gonna have one drink that I'm working on in the lab right now. We're gonna call it the Vision.
Mm-hmm.
A nice drink, house drink, and just gonna have the vibes. I think we're gonna have some wines. We're gonna have some beers, and I'm just working out that menu now. Just a nice price cash bar, not too expensive, but we definitely want to have a nice component where we're fairly compensated for the investment, and then the said guests are compensated with a nice quality drink, and just a good vibe.
Looking forward to it, bro.
Yeah.
It sound like a plan to me.
It's going down. Did you see the Super Bowl between it was like the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
But did you see the Ravens and the Texans?
Yeah,
and
that was Day?
Yeah, Christmas Day.
Yeah, that was Christmas Day. They played Christmas Day and
then Beyonce performed. Yeah. First of all, I think that's innovation, because where have you even seen anything like that take place?
Mm-hmm.
Then she breaking numbers with views.
It was shocked to see Beyonce. They got Beyonce to come out on Christmas Day.
That's what I'm saying.
Say, that price was.
They saying it's a deal to a bigger deal, so like she gonna be doing some other stuff.
Okay.
So she ain't just collect one huge check for those 15 minutes, but she got a check.
I be forgetting Jay tied in with the NFL, man.
Who better to bring in though to do
the wife than the missus?
Yeah, but this is one of the biggest artists, in music.
They got a direct line to the missus.
Direct line. And so too, a lot of people saying that she's not country, and it's like that's what is mind-boggling to me.
Yeah,
it's like, who is anybody to say what country music is? And it's like, I'm seeing like she's paying homage to black culture in so many ways. Black culture being the founder, the founder of country music, blues, rock and roll. And it goes back to the bigger question, which today you see me in my Art Folk merchandise. Big shouts out to Art Folk. We pose that question like, what is art? Mm-hmm. And there's only so many people who say that they're the ones who say what things are because they have the materialistic possessions or they have the means to, you know, so
to speak on it. Yeah.
We know the Europeans / Caucasians have the hold on any on mostly all of the said markets. So from fashion, music, yeah, they got the chokehold on it. So yeah, they gonna try to make it look like this is music, this is art, this is fashion. No, it's not just what they saying, you know. And
but I love us because everything that they say, we still take it and put our own spin on it.
Every time
we
turn it, we make it golden.
For sure,
we make it golden, bro. And so yeah, I just think it's a conversation that's even bigger than Beyonce. I like that she put, like, for the person who's, cause you got a lot of Beyonce haters, you do.
Yeah.
But she's pushing the culture forward, and she's opening up the dialogue for that conversation specifically. Like, what is art? We gotta start asking that question more. What is art, man? And
like you say, I love too that she still pop herself out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes,
she done did everything in music, accomplished everything, but she still come out and show like, I'm the one.
I saw Bun B had a little segment I saw, and Bun B said it better than I could say it. Like, he said he brought the understanding to me. He was just like, Beyonce, if you're literate to artistry and music, you're aware that Beyonce is probably one of the artists that's she's as close and intentional to her work than anybody you know. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is how we say a person can put out a gangster song, but they not really gangster. So for everything that she's putting out, that's pretty much who she is. And that's, you know, that's why I appreciate Beyonce as an artist. That's why I appreciate Jay-Z as an artist, because I feel like most of his work, he wasn't too far
from
what he was saying. And you saw him grow in his music. It wasn't, he just kept talking about chitty chitty bang bang, or I'm selling drugs. I'm gonna let you know where I come from, but I'm not gonna stay on that topic. I'm gonna let you know,
I'm still there.
I did that.
I can do that.
But this one I'm at. And this what I've accomplished thus far. You know, so that might be the argument for some of the young boys where they like, well, I'm rapping about what I'm nigga. That's not a good thing though, you know, for you to say, I killed 40 people. What?
I just buddy around the corner and I respect the block.
You want some kudos for that?
Yeah.
Come on, man. So and they are not the only artists, you know what I'm saying? But as they are in the forefront of our conversation, I'm using them as the example. But for the artists that are really close to what they're putting out, Kanye, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really got nobody. You know, maybe Kendrick. You know, maybe Drake. Man, you know, maybe J. Cole.
And that Luther sample done grew on me, man.
Oh it's nice. It's nice.
It done grew on me.
I like that. Like I said, my favorite song off that project is that Dodger Blue. It's because he really dig into that vibe of California.
He take you there.
And it's just like. And Roddy Ricch did his thing on the hook. Like, it was a dope track.
Jay-Z, Beyonce. What you think about him being in the news lately? They trying to tie him to Diddy and, you know, trying to line him up, trying to run their play on him.
There's a lot of Jay-Z haters. And, you know, that's my favorite artist. And, you know, I have people sending me texts and videos. And one thing I'm like, man, one thing we do is black culture. We'll do our research on each other. But man, if we did the same type of research that we did on Beyonce, Jay-Z, and Diddy, and whatever artist that we don't like, or whatever creator that we don't like, is if we did that on like Dr. Fauci, if we did that on Bill Gates, if we did that on Elon Musk, if we did our research on the said people who are over things, and we found out these people are really just as horrific as being said about Jay-Z and Beyonce and, you know, all of the people in our culture.
Mm-hmm.
And what's crazy is like, he's guilty before he's even proven guilty.
Yeah.
Just because the public, for some reason, don't. Do you think that melanated people have some type of undertone hate for like, not even music,
yeah,
but just art in general? Anytime it comes to like
being creative,
the creative, the abstract, the things that aren't as tangible, it's almost like we have this dang taste in our mouth about it.
I think we do have, like you said, this thing for it because we want to be it. Everybody want to be it. Everybody turn on the TV and want to see themselves or do see themselves in the artist. And have that, I can do that, or why can't I do that?
Right.
Or that should be me mentality. Right. And it goes back to the slave mentality too, when, you know, when the free slave do come back, stroll back through the plantation, and everybody, you know, like in Django, where they get Samuel Jackson, who that nigga is on that nag. You know what I'm saying? That mentality. Yeah. Or everybody looking at him on the horse like, who is you? You know what I'm saying? Right. It's that slave mentality. Right. Or like you say, the slave, the one that did run when Harriet came through there and ran himself, and he actually got away. Right. And now that's all y'all talking about is, old Billy Ray got away. Right. Old Billy, how he make it? Right. So you could have did the same thing. Yeah, you could have did the same thing. I just had the mind frame to do it, and I feel like it's just embedded in us, bro. But it's all what they say. Jealousy and hate is the same thing. It's the same thing. It's a thin line with the love. So it's just as much as it's jealousy and hate, it's also admiration, bro. So it is. I feel like it's just we don't know how to. Because the main thing that we say anytime it's something, man, you get that much money, you had to do something. Yeah. What? So you telling me just because I'm black? But we're not doing that to nobody else. Yeah. We only doing it to ourselves. Yeah. So just because they black, they got to this level of success, or what we deem as successful, is something evil about it. Yeah. He had to do something evil to get $1 billion. To do something. He had to sell his soul. Well, before you say Jay-Z, you got to talk about everybody before him. For sure. You got to talk about Bill Gates and his family. You got to give me all the information, history on them. All of these families that have made it to mega billions and almost hitting trillions, and it's probably trillionaire families out there, they just low key. Yeah. But most of these prominent families didn't get what they got without the help of black people. Without the help of the said black people, what they label us as black people. And stealing land and America was built on violence, man. That's what we forget. Built on the backs of us, bro. But you telling me America can be built on violence and abuse and on the backs of the black slave? But you telling me just because when it was built, I built America, but I can't have a piece of the pie. That's what you saying? Just because I'm black. Yeah. And you convinced my own people that I shouldn't have it. Like what? Even though it don't matter. But I feel as though it takes a hell of a focus to not get caught up in so many people counting you out. So many people like being, cause we are in a different phase, right? Where people are praising a killer for killing somebody, bro. They're respecting the shooter. They're respecting the shooter. Yeah. And is it right that he takes somebody's life? I mean, regardless of if this man was getting over on people and he did it to fill his pocket, but that is what America has always been doing. You know what I'm saying? Capitalizing. And it's always been his skin like people doing it. So if y'all happy with what he did, why haven't y'all been doing it? Like you say, I don't see nobody else in line to do it, but y'all, man, I don't know. We hypocritical in so many ways. I think it's also, like I said, it's the slave mentality, but I also think it's a whole other episode, but I think it's a church mentality too. Cause like, what sense of, cause you know you got some scriptures in the Bible, what they say for a rich man to make it to heaven is like
threading
Then you
something
got
with a camel, something like that. Yeah, but y'all know what we saying.
Yeah, and then you got I'd rather have Jesus than silver and gold.
Yeah.
And, you know, all the riches, but
man, but
I
not even. But see, because I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
But there's also context that just talks about wealth. Like, he never said he wanted you to be broke. He never said
he didn't put us.
He only wanted prosperity for you.
Yeah.
But based off of your actions and the stuff that you was doing, you put yourself in the bad lands.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think church has just lost its juice like a lot of things because, you know, the same vibe ain't there. And once upon a time, the church was a place similar to school. You could really go and learn something. Mm-hmm. It was about that spirituality component, but it was also about life skills. Young girls learning mannerism, learning how to cook. Young men learning how to be men, having manners, learning how to respect the woman, learning how to be a man and provide, protect, take care. Right. And all of these things don't equate to like money. Mm-hmm. Money's provision of things is just the mere security that a man can bring to the household, to the establishment. Mm-hmm. And so I think a lot of those gems that were being given and nurtured into the youth, we ain't doing it no more. Now it's about entertainment in church.
Yeah. And I really think that aspect of it was never properly explained either. Of he didn't put us here to be poor, but then they hit you with the scriptures about, you know, being wealthy and being rich, and like you say, being a rich man and trying to. I don't think it was never, because I've never heard a sermon properly explaining prosperity and not being here to be poor, being wealthy, and you're supposed to have, be prosperous and be established. And one more point, because I say this because I feel like the pastor might, on the low, slight his members.
To keep the light on me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I feel like it was never. I've never heard a sermon where that's properly explained.
That goes into play with why there aren't as many men in church no more, because they see the game that the pastor's running, and it's like the women caught all up in it, but it's like the men looking at it like, bro, come on. Yeah. But bro, I gotta give a big shout out to my pastor, James Williams. For the mere fact, in one of his first sermons, me hearing it, it was just like he was giving the congregation affirmations to use for themselves, empowering yourself, and that's his whole thing. It starts with you. Yeah. You gotta talk big about yourself. You gotta give yourself this. Yeah, I can give you some insight. I can give you a perspective, but it's gonna boil down. It's gonna boil down to you.
I feel like that's a lack of
leadership,
lack of leadership, and a lack of not getting the message across either. With even I think today's youth need to hear a message like that, man, because a lot of us grow. We here in church, man. God's got a blessing with your name on it.
Yeah.
Selling
a fairy tale.
He may not come, but he right on time.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, he got a blessing with your name on it, but he want to see what you gonna do, what actions you gonna take to receive.
You gonna live up to who I really made you to be.
The blessing is right there.
Yeah,
it's not finna walk to you. You got to go get it. They leaving that part out. So you got a whole slew of black, people thinking
that it's just gonna come to them.
Yeah. And I want to be the one, to be the spokesman, and I want you right there with me, bro. We want to be the first ones with $1 billion and proclaim we ain't do nothing.
Yeah, funny. Ain't did nothing crazy.
Nothing funny. I want all my partners to have $1 billion. We all on the yacht.
Yeah. Hey,
ain't did nothing funny to get it. Ain't did no slighted nobody.
Everything
cutthroat.
Right. Right. It was through meritocracy.
For sure.
And I'm seeing that term coming out a lot. I need to go ahead and get myself together. Because I'm seeing the word being used more now.
Yeah.
But meritocracy is about what you put in. Mm-hmm. That's how you get something out. Yeah. Whereas capitalism is like, it allows you to set up shops. Mm-hmm. I think that's a good aspect of it. You can set up shop. You can get into e-commerce. You can get into retail sales and all that sorts. But then it also puts you in a position where you can step on somebody to get up. And sometimes people choose to step on another person.
Still gotta pay the piper. Yeah,
you're gonna pay it one way or another.
Yeah, yeah.
You're gonna pay it one way.
We're gonna let you get what you can get, but you also got to come see us.
The fall gonna be so much harder.
Yeah, you got to come see us when you get it, though.
But we do need to get out of that mentality of thinking that money is evil.
Yeah.
You know, maybe this paper currency that man has made is dirty.
For sure.
But when you think about gold, something such as gold coming from the earth, diamonds coming from the earth, platinum coming from the earth.
He made that.
Man didn't make that.
Nah.
Man didn't make it. Man found a way to craft it, to make it look to make it look even more appealing. But the value, man didn't give it its value. The value was already there. So the gold is, to me, a symbolism for wealth, for sure. Prosperity. And we're similar to everything that is created. So if I'm similar to gold,
One point that I feel like they always leave out when it comes to money, in the black culture and in the black church, we always say, even in hip hop, we always say money is the root of all evil. But people always leave out the fact that it says the love of money is the root of all evil. So I feel like when you take stuff out of context,
it changes it completely.
The whole variable, bro.
Yeah.
So I feel like, you know what I'm saying, us as a culture, we got to, like you say,
we need to comprehend.
Yeah,
we need to properly comprehend
and get away from just thinking everything is evil.
Yeah,
man, come on, bro.
Yeah.
If it's evil, then why we use it in church? Then why we take
it? Right.
And that's another conversation.
Right.
What is we?
Why are you using that as your catalyst to receive a blessing?
Hey man,
I'm supposed to be focused just strictly on, hey, this is my intention.
Yeah.
Even if this is a lot that I can give, or this is just
all I got.
This all I got.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it does something positive.
Yeah.
It does something great. This is a great intention. This ain't no, oh man, oh Lord, he always bless me back.
To the ball.
Man, that ain't why you doing it. And bro, what I'm learning. It's nothing that I always feel like religion is like karate. It's so many different practices of it. Whether you a southpaw, tiger, whatever, all
orthodox.
All this stuff. It's so, to me, even religion is man-made, but it just offers man an opportunity to find the discipline that works for you. Maybe some people can't be under the hood of Muslim, being Pentecostal, Catholic, or whatever. But at the end of the day, I think God just owns the words, and it's up to us to really interpret what He's trying to tell us, what He's trying to show us.
For sure.
And I don't think there's nothing wrong with a Christian who might know how to study Hebrewism, and I think Hinduism, I think, if I'm not mistaken, is like the oldest practice of religion. You know what I'm saying? So that's a whole argument in itself. Like, Christians, Baptists, you thinking that you thinking your practice is the only practice, or if you ain't this, you ain't about God's business. It's like, man, you get so caught up in titles, and that's what society has everybody in a chokehold. Titles, just titles. Can you just be? I just encourage people to be open to new information, be open to learn, and don't think that you have the all-knowing. They say that the circumference to which you know something is like this. This is your circle of knowing, and then imagine it being a circle even bigger around your little circle. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of information in between that you don't know. So don't just assume you know it all. Of course, you gain experience and wisdom as you live life and all that. But ain't none of us the all knowing, bro. No. We all still figuring it out, And as you especially if you a new parent, and you once upon a time, you know, I'm being honest, looking at my parents like, oh, they didn't have it right.
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh, cause I'm figuring it out.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
I'm still figuring it out.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? So you have to learn, bro. We got to learn how to give each other grace, and we don't get it. We don't extend it to each other. We don't give you know.
Oh,
man, he didn't put a ketchup pack in my bag. I ain't going to eat with him no more. Horrible experience. The food was delicious though, but he ain't put the ketchup pack in there. You just had to use the cold ketchup out your fridge. Come on, man. You know, so we just got to get better with giving each other grace. You know, going into 2025, let's make that a big deal. Giving each other grace. Now, I ain't saying being ignorant. I'm not saying, naive and you overlooking blatant disrespect or, you know, blatant, you know, person not having it together. But if it's somebody you really see trying and being intentional and doing the right thing, come on, man. Yeah. Let's build each other up. Let's not tear each other down.
It was I just, you know, as we wrapping it up, you know, and we're going into 2025, you know, this is Southern Flow. We always do like a little, you know, music aspect, but who was somebody that caught your attention in 2024 that you would take with you in 2025, music wise, like on the music tip? Or if you, it can be a new artist, it can be an old artist you discovered. Did anything? Did you add anything new to your repertoire, to your playlist?
I was really in my old.
Still in your old bag.
If I'm gonna take anybody with me, it's gonna be Anita Baker.
Yeah.
Anita Baker.
Yeah.
Sade.
Yeah.
I'm taking her with me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take some Luther.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take some Donny Hathaway. Just them old vibes.
Yeah.
You know, I love hip hop, man. So I'm taking Jay-Z, Nas with me. I'm taking them with me. I'm gonna bring Drake. You know, Kendrick. Him and Cole can come.
Yeah.
It was a couple. It's a couple R&B newer acts within like the last 5 years that I'll bring on in. But just know it was no particular project this year that just had me like, oh, this it. Then nobody really do it to me this year like that.
Yeah.
What about you?
I really ain't. I stayed in my old bag, you know, for the most part.
Yeah, I seen you had shared your your Spotify. Yeah.
It was a lot of Jeezy, Future.
Yeah.
It shocked me that I listened to T.I. as much.
Yeah. But T.I. got gems, bro.
Yeah,
like I said, if you see T.I. in today, you'll be like, he ain't.
He was corn.
Ain't no way. Yeah, he cornball.
Yeah.
No, T.I. was that deal. Yeah.
Drake was on there, but I dabbled into some new artists. I tapped into a few new artists.
I do like Lil Tyler.
Yeah,
I like Lil Tyler.
I like that little cat, man. He right down the road too.
Yeah.
You know, R&B wise, I'm still in that 90s and early.
It's hard to come out of there. It's hard. It'll be a little.
I dipped in a little Mo 3 bag. He caught. I went in and played some of his stuff.
Okay.
Rest in peace. Who else, man? Bag I dipped in a little bit. I dipped in a lot of Southern hip hop though, man. Too many names. Too many.
I can tell you now, I was in my Southern bag for sure.
Yeah, I was in that Southern bag heavy, man.
Cause I know just recently, like I was bumping that Trick Daddy. Like you said, a little bit of Jeezy. I was just listening to that Inspiration the other day.
Yeah.
Christmas, matter of fact, listening to the Inspiration.
Yeah. I try to
it's
stay.
hard,
I just try to stay. You know. I work with kids, so they music. They try to
seeing what they got. But that's what they say though. They say if you know what the generation listen to, you got them hooked. You understand them.
But I got to anything that's motivating me, man. Just to hop up, you know, and get to it, bro. That's what I'm taking with.
Yeah. What type of what you know, and just in light, but what intentions do you have going into 2025?
Just working harder, man. Trying to strive and work hard to get where I want to be, bro.
Yeah.
Staying consistent.
Yeah.
And coming, you know, with that hammer a little harder, man. Just hitting it, taking harder hits at it, man. You know.
I like that.
And I be seeing a lot of, you know, a lot of like wealth and inspiring messages about, you know, people that took risks. So I'm looking at it like this. They say, you know, taking a calculated risk. Not just any risk, but a calculator.
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense and throw that dart at it and see what you hit. So that's what I'm looking at, you know, coming for 2025, man.
I like what you said, because at first I was finna give you just a small rebuttal on the work hard, because they always say don't work hard, work smart. But then how you just came back and you were just saying, like going all the way to the edge with it, you know. So for me, the biggest thing on my list is my physical health. And I was watching a video and the guy was just saying, you know, when it comes to like discipline and like really working on yourself, it calls for a lot of uncomfortability.
Push.
So it's hard to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. But if you go ahead and just start hitting that dough and getting that workout, being a little bit more mindful of how you eating, I ain't the one, you know, and this ain't knocking nobody who is vegan or whatever you are, but I'm gonna have me a steak. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna have me probably a burger. I'm gonna be a carnivore. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I just think it's all about intake. Proper intake and doing it accordingly and not just shoving your mouth
and making sure you get it up out of you too.
Making sure you get it up out of you.
People forget that
fasting
and sweating, bro.
Sweating
is good too. Cause if I always my rebuttal is to people that is vegan, you know, against eating, you know, the said processed foods and stuff. But I look back and, you know, we're going back into the 1900s, 1800s when we was, you know, chained and bound to the people. Yeah. We was eating anything, bro. They was feeding us, but
slop.
We was living old ages too, but one aspect of why we was living that long is because we was out, in that sun, bro. And that's one aspect. Get you some sun, bro. Get it out of you.
It ain't even about running. I just want to be more intentional about just going on my walks. Just go walk, bro.
Get out of you.
Yeah, just go take a walk. You know, and I'll take the kids. And they kind of even have an edge about that. Like, Dad, let's go walk today. And I'd be like, you know what? Yeah, let's go walk. You know,
that motor going.
Yeah, you gotta move. It's so easy for us to get. What's the word? Is it sedentary? Stagnant. Where you ain't moving. You so used to sitting down and binge watching and podcasting. Watching podcasts. Social media. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta get on our feet.
That motor running.
Yeah, we gotta move around. That's one of my biggest things is like health. That's priority on my list. Health, you know, persistence, consistency, and just creating. Just create. Just, you know what I'm saying? And I think you do this. Not I think you do this. You do this. You write. You know what I'm saying? So just write it down. Just start writing down whatever it is that you're thinking, whatever it is you feeling, whatever. Just write it down, and you sometimes you'll start seeing like it's a release. You know, even for the average person who's not a so-called artist or whatever. But I think we all are artists. We all are creators. But just write just write it down, and you'll feel it'll just be a good feeling, you know, to get it down.
And when you write it down, it's like you reading it back to yourself. So it's another affirmation of you hearing it. First you wrote it out. Physical, you don't wrote it.
Yeah.
The second is you done seen it with the visual.
Yeah.
And then saying it back, you done heard it. So that's three.
You putting it in.
Three affirmations. I
that's dope.
I
like that.
Get when I do that, bro.
Yeah. So write it. Observe it. And read it back to yourself. Yeah. Hear it. So yeah, that's dope. Yeah. So yeah, write it, see it, and hear it. You know, we appreciate everybody for tapping into the Southern Flow. We appreciate all of our subscribers. Make sure y'all continue to like, share, comment. Sure. Y'all keep building up with us as we continue to grow. we hope everybody is setting that intention for 2025. We hope all of y'all are inspired to go out and make it happen for yourselves, and you know, we're gonna make it happen because we know that's the only way to make it happen. You know, so on that note, you know, that's my spiel. Trey B, you got anything for him?
Yeah, I just, you know, like I always say, appreciate y'all for rocking with us, you know, holding it down with us 2024.
Yeah.
We're going to see y'all in 2025. You know, it's going to be different vibes, different look. We're going to come different.
New flavors.
Hey,
yeah.
Time, bro. So just stay tuned, man, to the Southern Flow.
Yeah. And it's just like that. Peace.